2026 might go down as the year the internet basically collectively said, you know what? Let's start over. I mean, the so-called great meme reset is what people are calling it. It's not just some joke. It's people actively reviving old simple memes that from the early internet. I think it's a big part of that is just nostalgia and like people kind of wanted to see the internet be like it used to be, and I think they're just trying to revive the internet. I guess. Suddenly we're seeing classics like Keyboard Cat pop back up on timelines like it's pretty much like it's 2010 again. Even characters like Ugandan and Knuckles are being reposted ironically and then unironically. But it's not just nostalgia. I think it feels like burnout from the current trends. The internet has been over the last few years, it's been flooded with stuff that's just hyper optimized and a lot of it's AI generated and stuff like that. And I don't think that's a good thing for the internet to have that. I think we need to maintain some part of the classics of the internet. Every meme started feeling calculated. It started feeling corporate. It seemed to me personally that it was designed for engagement instead of laughs. I think people are just farming engagement instead of trying to make things that are actually creative. Instead of making memes that are going to be timeless, they're just like, "Ooh, how can I get a bunch of likes really quickly?" And like, if people cared less about likes and views, and just made what they loved with their heart, I think that would resonate a lot more with people. But yeah, because of that, people started bringing back messy, low effort, badly cropped, chaotic memes, and I'm here for it. I think the reset, in my opinion, it's sort of like a rebellion against overproduction. Instead of, high def edits with subtitles and dopamine cuts every 2 seconds, it's grainy images and random captions again. And I think we can really benefit from that. I think people are going to. I think it's cool because, like, people, like, newer audiences that are younger can actually see what the internet was like when we were younger. Well, if you are my age, I'm 31 years old, so. But nowadays it feels closer to when memes were inside jokes between strangers instead of monetized content. It was so much more genuine. It was from the heart. And I don't even know. I think it's just more genuine. That's the best that I can come up with. And honestly, it makes sense. Trends, they move in cycles. When everything becomes polished and commercial, raw and stupid becomes refreshing. So these memes that people are posting nowadays because of the great meme reset, um, it's a breath of fresh air for everyone. And I mean, it's the same reason I make classic commentaries because that's just where it's at. It's almost anti-algorithm. The memes that people are trying to post nowadays, it's going against the grain, and that's what I do with my content. It's people posting things that don't normally perform well, but they feel funny anyway. And there's also something comforting about revisiting internet eras that felt simpler. When times were more simple, life was more simple, life was better. And I hope we can get back to that point. I think things are, I don't know, like some things are getting better, but some things are getting a lot worse. Especially with like age verification for your operating system. Like, what? But yeah, anyway, let's get back on track. Back then, social media wasn't as serious, political, or brand driven. In a weird way, I think reviving old memes feels like reviving a less stressful version of the internet. I do have one question though. Is this actually a reset or just another trend the algorithm will eventually absorb and make obsolete? Let me know in the comments down below if you think algorithms are going to fight against this or if they're actually going to rank these memes better than, because like back in the day, it was a lot easier to get, views on your memes and stuff. So let me know in the comments down below. If history tells us anything, the internet never truly resets. It just remixes itself and pretends that it's new. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But yeah, it seems like there's at least a little bit of a push. And like, I mean, you could call this over exaggerating the fact that some people are posting. I mean, the memes that I posted to a couple of Facebook pages were very much like the old school memes. They weren't this new wave hyper edited crap. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.